Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors. Ready for all seasons, the Kawasaki Ridge XR Crew Limited HVAC side-by-side keeps cool in the summer, dry in the rain, warm in the winter. Conquer any trail, creek, or blizzard while staying comfortable the whole way. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Look for sunny skies, wind gusts today up to 30 miles an hour. We are anticipating a high of 60 degrees. Well, the first day of the second week of filings for office in White Pine County saw no filings for office. So far, there's still a number of races that have no filings or only single-person races. No one has filed for Ely City Council Seat 1. Unopposed filings for county clerk, recorder, treasurer, and district attorney. Candidate filing for the upcoming election continues through Friday at 5 o'clock. Nevada Secretary of State Cisco Aguilar filed for re-election at the state capitol yesterday, launching a campaign focused on improving the state's business climate and defending Nevada's election system. Meanwhile, Nevada's race for Attorney General shaking up to be the biggest Democrat primary contest on the June ballot. State Treasurer Zach Conine filed to run for the office, setting up a primary battle with Senate Majority Leader Nicole Cannizzaro. Conine has served 8 years as treasurer. He's term limited in that office. He says his executive branch experience managing the state's finances prepares him for the job, while Cannizzaro, a former prosecutor, has highlighted her background in criminal and civil law and her leadership of Senate Democrats since 2019. Seats open because current Attorney General Aaron Ford is also term limited. He's running for governor. White Pine County Commission will be a hot meeting tomorrow in Ely. Along with routine items, commissioners will consider notifying the Nevada Department of Taxation that the county anticipates it may not be able to meet certain financial obligations. County officials say the concern is tied to ongoing staffing shortages and limited administrative capacity. The commission fired Finance Director Kathy Workman, and Deputy Finance Director Courtney Thornall says she resigned after what she claimed was bullying and intimidation by commissioners. A third individual in the Finance department has since resigned, leaving only one employee and a contractor to run the county's finances. The agenda item already drawing attention beyond the county. Nevada gubernatorial candidate Matthew Ryan Winterhawk says he plans to attend the meeting in person, encouraging residents to follow the discussion closely. Several Reno and Elko radio and TV stations have written about the story and will likely have a presence at tomorrow's meeting. Commission meeting also has been relocated from the library to the courtroom in the old courthouse on the second floor at 9 a.m. KELY will broadcast the meeting live. The White Pine County Sheriff's Office handled a range of calls over the weekend, including fraud reports, disturbances, and 2 arrests. On March 7th, Saturday, deputies responded to calls including online frauds, dogs running at large in Ely, possible trespassing, and juveniles vandalizing a county fire station. Authorities say the juveniles repaired the damage. Other calls included reports of shots fired in a rural area and a domestic disturbance, but no arrests were made. On Sunday, deputies investigated a disturbance involving juveniles, collected drug paraphernalia for disposal, and responded to a motorcycle crash and a reckless driver in Ely. 2 arrests reported Sunday. 33-year-old Robert W. Talafero Jr. of McGill arrested for domestic battery. 61-year-old Carol A. Robelata of Ely arrested on charges of DUI and hit and run involving unattended property, both innocent until convicted in a court of law. Ely City Council meets Thursday, 5 p.m. in the Ely Volunteer Fire Hall. Council members will consider approving up to $5,000 in redevelopment funds to purchase fencing and signage for a proposed dog park at Broadbent Park. The council will also vote on accepting a state of Nevada water grant for the Morley Water Upgrades Project. Other business, the council may approve a contract with Porter Group for federal government affairs consulting services through March of 2027 and consider a letter of support for the White Pine Chamber's Travel Nevada Rural Marketing Grant application. Council members will also vote on adding a sick leave donation policy to the City of Ely Personnel Manual. High school sports, White Pine High swim team turned in a strong showing Saturday at a multi-team meet at the Heritage Pool in Henderson. Sophomore Libby Whalen led the way, finishing first among 3A swimmers in both the 50-meter freestyle and the 100-meter butterfly, placing 7th and 9th overall in fields that included 3A, 4A, and 5A competitors. Junior Caden Castellano, a first-year swimmer, placed second in the 3A in both the 50-meter freestyle and the 100-meter freestyle. Lund High School junior Addie Bennett also took second place in the 3A in the 100-meter freestyle and the 100-meter backstroke. White Pine swimmers will return to competition Saturday again at the Heritage Pool in Henderson. And our gas price check this morning. Gas prices jumping again overnight. The morning check shows citywide average for regular 85 is up 9 cents, now $3.14 a gallon. Biggest move, Shell Downtown rose 21 cents to $3.15 a gallon. Shell Great Basin and Sinclair each climbed 16 cents to $3.10. Love's is up 11 cents, also at $3.15. Diesel saw increases as well. Shell Great Basin and Sinclair jumped 21 cents to $5.15. Shell Downtown up 14 cents, also up to $5.18. Even with today's increases, Ely price is still a full dollar below Nevada's statewide average for regular of $4.21 per gallon. At 8:20 for Sahara Motors, that's your check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.